So by this point, most of us have already had a tangle or two with, oh boy, wild winter weather, battling the salt and sand trucks out in full force. And even though it's meant to make the road a little safer, salt and sand can wreak havoc on your car, especially when it comes to rust. So how can you protect your investment? Well, our consumer reporter Pat Foran looked into that, looked at a new product that claims to keep your car from rusting out, and he joins us now with the results of that investigation, we'll call it.
That's right, Marcy. Well, electricity is used to stop rust in ships and bridges, and about 10 years ago in Canada, devices were sold to stop rust in cars. Well, now there's another one that's back on the market.
When the snow falls, sanders and salters help us get a grip on our slippery highways, but the tons of salt dumped on roads can cause your car to rust. Rust Check has been stopping corrosion for 35 years. For $110, holes are drilled in vehicles and a rust-proofing agent is sprayed behind door panels, under the hood, anywhere rust can form. Since the mid-1990s, electronic rust-proofing devices have also been sold. These small boxes claim they prevent rust by putting an electric charge through your car. Rust Check is not convinced they work.
We see a lot of vehicles come in that have these units on them already, but because the consumer has lost the confidence in the unit, we're now respraying the vehicles with traditional form of rust protection.
In 2001, Canada's Federal Competition Bureau had the rust control product Total Protection pulled from the market. It said tests did not demonstrate the $300 device could protect the entire surface of a vehicle against corrosion. Another electronic rust protection device is now for sale in Canada. It's called Counteract, and it sells for between $300 and $350. It appears similar to other rust control devices sold in the past, but Canadian Tire says it's tested it and that it works. Canadian Tire told us Counteract induces an electrostatic charge on the surface of the metal that is to be protected. This process differs from older rust-proofing systems. It has gone through rigorous testing by Canadian Tire's quality department, and we stand behind this product. The Automobile Protection Association was surprised the devices were back on the market.
We still have concerns that this type of technology, even if it is different or improved, wouldn't protect all the surfaces of a car as well as a customer might expect. And the other issue is the value proposition. They're expensive.
Counteract says its patented process prevents and inhibits rust up to 80%. The APA says until it sees more research, it's recommending consumers stick with traditional oil spray methods to protect their cars from rust.
Our concern is that electronic protection over the long haul, we still have questions about.
Still questions about it. So there have been products like this in the past. How similar is this one? You've got the product with you, right?
Well, that's right. Well, they kind of look the same, but the company says the technology is different. They say that the old product was designed to work in the water, and they say that this new one is designed to work in the open air. So you put this under your hood, it puts a charge through your car, and your car is technically not supposed to rust.
And the claim is that it protects up to 80%, right?
Well, this is what we think consumers should know. When I bought it, Marcy, and you open the box up, and it shows, and it says that it prevents and inhibits rust up to 80%. It doesn't say at least 80%.
Up to.
It says up to 80%. And so I think if anybody, I paid almost $400 for this with tax.
That's a hefty price tag.
That's a lot of money. And some dealerships, maybe not this product, but some dealerships are installing them for up to $800, and that's a lot of money. So I think consumers, if they do want to go this route, and you know, the company is saying that it does work, but it's up to 80%. So really, you could buy this product, put it on your car, and your car could still rust.
Okay, and for those who, you know, don't want to shell out hundreds and hundreds of dollars quickly, some other options?
Well, I just think if you've never had your car oil sprayed, that method does work. They want you to do it every year, but you don't have to. You can do it every 2 or 3 years. You can also buy products like this at Canadian Tire or other stores where you can do it yourself. It's Rust Check in a can. You can do around your doors, do around your trunk, do around your hood, and these are just $10 a can. So it's a way to try to stop some of the rust on your car.
There you go, Pat Foran with some good information.
Okay.
Thanks so much.
Thanks, Marcy.
For more on this story, or if you have a question or story idea for Pat Foran, log on to CanadaAM.ctv.ca.